it's Chelsea. I was sitting thinking to myself about my, how I've been doing as a coach and how I've been doing with my wonderful people that have been reaching out for me to help them and support them. And I realized I'm comparing myself a lot to my husband, who is amazing with words and who he's just great with words and talking. I am not. And I like to be straight and to the point. I like to be cut and dry, and I don't like to beat around the bush. I am not the kind of coach that is going to sugarcoat things. I am not the kind of coach that will, pat you on the back and tell you that it's okay to skip a workout because it's too hard. I'm not going to. I am honest, and I feel like I have not been as honest and as straightforward as I like to be. So that's going to change. And I wanted to share it with all of you that, excuses are just a waste of time. I don't have time for them. You don't have time for them. They're worthless. If I reach out to you or you reach out to me and we start having a conversation about becoming healthy, about weight loss, about whatever your goals are, and you start naming off excuses to me, I don't have time for it. I'm not going to convince you to become healthy. I'm just not. Because if you're not willing to put in the time, if you're not willing to make the sacrifices, there's nothing I can say that's going to change that. I'm not going to stop talking to you by any means. I'm going to hold out hope that one day you will be ready. But I'm not going to waste either one of our times by trying to convince you to make changes. And that's what excuses are. I mean, they're a waste of time. I hear a lot, the big one seems to be time and money. Well, time, we all wish we had more time. That's just one of those things that is unfortunate that, we're adults, we get busy, especially, parents working full time, it's hard. I get up at 4:30 every morning to get in my half-hour workout. Do I think everybody should have to do that? No. But it comes down to, how bad do you want this? Do you really want to get healthy? Do you really want to change how you're living? Do you want to feel better about yourself? Because if you do, you'll find the time. It's as simple as that. And it really is. And I'm not saying this as a person who is high and mighty. I'm not at all. I spent years and years making excuses, saying I didn't have time, saying, I already get up at, 5:30. I don't want to get up any earlier than that. Tons of excuses. I have kids. I can't work out. I don't have time because I have kids. And, the house is messy and, whatever. But I finally got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done making excuses. I want this. So I found the time. Does that mean waking up earlier? Yeah. Does that mean in the evening, some days, I have to stay up later? Yeah. But I'm getting results. I'm changing my life. I feel better, and it is so worth it. And it's to the point now where I don't think about it. I don't think, I don't want to get up at 4:30. Now, if I don't get up and get in that workout, I feel bad. I don't like how that feels. And as far as money goes, again, I am not rolling in the dough or anything. I'm not a super wealthy person. I buy these products by saving. I buy these products, when Roy and I first started doing Shakeology, we stopped going to restaurants. I don't remember the last time we've been out to a restaurant. I don't have cable. I don't remember the last time I bought myself a new pair of clothes. The weights that we got because we asked for them for Christmas as a Christmas gift. We make those sacrifices for that. Now, I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm not trying to sound high and mighty. What I'm telling you is that if you want this, if you want to make a change, you'll find a way. Ask for it as a gift. Yes, Shakeology is expensive, But when you break it down, it's daily, it's the same price. So the price of Shakeology is the exact same, is about the same price as a cup of coffee, and or two bottles of soda. When you break it down, it's not that bad. Give up your soda, give up that coffee. My personal coach, she quit smoking, and that more than covered the daily price of, Shakeology. Cigarettes are expensive. There are things you can do. And it's a matter, then you start thinking about it, and here's where the excuses come in. You're like, oh, but I don't want to give up those things. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and lecture you and tell you why you should. It just says to me that you don't want it badly enough. And, that's your journey, that's your health, that's your body to do with what you want. I'm not going to lecture you about it. Not going to waste our time. Come to me when you are ready. I could sit here and list all of the great, wonderful benefits that come with working out and eating right. But you know them. It's common sense. Nobody ever chooses to stay unhealthy because they're like, well, exercising's bad for me. Or I read some crazy article saying having a salad over a burger is going to make me more unhealthy. That's not a thing. If you're not making those changes, it's because you're not ready, or you don't want it bad enough yet. And I'm not going to list all the reasons why you should. You know them. You know what your whys are. You know how you feel. You know what you're doing, the good things you do and the bad things you do. You know those already. So to sit here and, have some super long video about all the benefits, you know them. It comes down to wanting it. Do you want this bad enough to make the sacrifices, to push hard? Is it going to hurt? Yeah, it's going to hurt. There are days that I can't walk down my stairs. There are days where picking up my kids feels like I'm picking up an elephant because my arms are so sore. But I love it. It's a good sore. It's a hurt so good because I'm doing something for my body, and, I'm sculpting muscle. My body's eating away fat. I'm literally changing my health in my body, and that is amazing. But it does. It hurts. And it's not easy. It's hard to be at a birthday party and say no to the yummy chocolate cake and ice cream. It's hard to order a salad when you are dying for a, bacon cheeseburger. Those things aren't easy. But it's a matter of, do you want this? And if you're ready to make those changes, reach out to me and I will help you. Call me when you want that bag of chips. Call me when you want that soda or that piece of cake and are saying no. And I'll be there. If you're ready to do this, I will be there. You just got to reach out and let me know. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.